Hello everyone, welcome to my demonstration of a fully functional car rental website. And in this video, I'll walk you through every page, the features, and even explain how the website works behind the scenes using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So the website is designed to allow users to easily sign up, log in, browse the available cars. You can even book a vehicle get in touch to the company. Yeah. So we'll start right from the beginning with the sign up and the login process. Then move to exploring the home page, the car gallery, and the booking system. Also, not to forget the contact page. So and then now finally I'll explain the JavaScript, how it works to make this website interactive. So let's get started. So first we have to create sorry what's this yeah so first we have to create um a new account. So let me just move to the sign up, and with the sign up I'm going to create a new account. So you can see this page has three fields. That's the full name, the email, and the password, and all these fields are required to ensure proper registration. So when a user enters the details and clicks the sign up button, then the JavaScript will handle the registration process. So you can see that behind the scenes, the data that has been entered will be stored in a local storage using the JavaScript, and each user's email server here has a unique key, and the password is sorted also along with the name and the email. So let's enter a sample email and a full name. Let's see. Yeah, that's my name, Victor. Email, just use Kelly Anthony and type in sign up. Says the user already exists. Okay, because I've already created an account already. So I already exist because I tried testing it. So let's go back to the login page. And in the login page, let me use my original email address, then login. It says login successful. So now we are now redirected to the um home page. Yeah, this is the home page. Yes, you can see that after um we are done logging, it automatically redirects us to this home page. So all this is the doing of JavaScript. Yeah. So now once we are logged in, then the user now is at the home page. You can see we have the home tab, the car gallery, the contacts, the booking, and the logout. So the menu is designed, this menu here is designed with CSS to hide the top of the page, and there's no extra spacing as you can see at the top here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you each page, each tab, starting with the cars gallery. So this page displays, let me make it bigger, something like this. So yeah, now this place it displays all available cars and their images and its availability. So each car is represented with a card style design. You can see it's something like a card. Yeah. And it allows the cars to be um how do I say it? Something like it allows the cars to be displayed like for all of them to be seen. Yes. Yeah. Something like that. So users can see the type of the car and the price and the short description about the car. That's the car name. Yeah. Mhm. So yeah, that's the car gallery. Moving on to the contact, just a normal contact information. The name of the company has the email, has the phone and address. Tell us to contact us. And moving on to the booking side. So yeah, the booking page, something like let me say booking page. Yes. So this is the heart of the car rental website. So the booking form allows users to select a car from this drop down menu. Yes. So you choose a pickup date. You can pick pickup date from here and the return date from here. Yes. So once the dates are selected, the total price is calculated automatically. So I'll make a demonstration in a while. So let's start. I'm going to pick a Honda Civic, which says $55 per day. A pickup date today is 13th. Let's say I pick yes, January 13th, and I want to return it by Saturday. So Saturday it calculates the total price automatically, and I can just confirm booking. So it says booking successful. Okay, so that's it. So you can notice that as I just if I change the date from 13 to 14, the price changes. So this is mostly done by the JavaScript. So it enhances the user experience and makes the page more interactive. So we can move on to the logout. And also in the logout section, I if you click the logout, it just automatically sends you back to the login page to for you to re-log in again. So yeah, so if I go back, re-log in, type my password, log in. Oh my gosh, how do you say your password? Login successful. And it just opens my um home page. So yes, that is it. So to the codes section, yep, in home.html, that's it. I use the grandparent. I use the logic of a grandparent, a parent, and a child. So in the grandparent div that contains all these headers here, I have created a parent 1 and parent 2. So in parent 1, I have this here. This contains the logo icon and the Chris Autos here. And in parent 2 contains home, cars, gallery, contacts, booking there. So all these ones are in parent 2 and Chris Autos is in parent 1. You can see in parent 1 here there's an image that links to this car and it says Chris Autos. In parent 2, I have anchor tags surrounding all these home, cars gallery, contacts, bookings and logout. They are all surrounded with anchor tags that links them to their various um, web pages. Also in parent 3, that is this guy here. You can see that it says welcome to Chris Photos. I use header one tag and a paragraph, a P tag. So it says your one-stop shop for car rental shop. And also I also created two links that can also, if I tap on view cars, it sends me to the car gallery. Yes, car gallery page. And if I click book now, it sends me to the booking page. So yeah, it's all surrounded by anchor tags. So yeah, that's for the home.html. So let's go to, let me even send it to the login.html first. And the login.html too, I like to use I prefer to use the grandparents and the parents with. That's a family trend. Like we all know that trend. So I prefer to use that one. So the grandparents div contains all of it. And in the grandparents div, let me open it. So let's say grandparents is for the whole page. And the grandparents, this div that has the picture one, and there's also another div here in the picture too. So it means I've separated the grandparents divs using parent one and parent two. So that's the analogy I used. So in parent one, that contains the image, and in parent two contains this Grace Photos. You can see here it has the login form and all these here. Also to I also created a do you have an account and sign up. So if you don't have an account, links here, so you can sign up. If you click on this, it sends you to the sign up page where you can use your name, email, and the password to sign up. If when you're done signing up, it sends you back to the login page for you to log in and sends you to the home page. So I think I've talked about the sign up.html also. So let's talk about the cars gallery page. So how I made this, in every um HTML, I use the same this header pages. You can see when I move to home, it has the same header. Cars gallery has the same header. Contacts has the same header. Bookings also has the same header. And log out to log me out of the page. Yeah. So that's what the grandparents. This from here to here are all available in the home, cars gallery, contacts, and bookings. So yeah, and when you come down here, it says cars gallery. Yep, says the car gallery. I use the header one tags. I also use p tags here to for this text here. It says explore a wide range of cars available for rent, whether you are looking for a compact car for city driving or a spacious SUV for a family trip. We have something for everyone. And so I'm also telling everyone that only cars listed here are available for rent. So if you don't see the car here, it means we don't have it in our store. So we'll be updating it every time to tell you the cars we have available. So yeah, um, so each I created a div for all of them, and each has the car and the pictures attached to it. Moving on to contacts.html. In contacts.html is just something small I did. Just a bigger box containing just this as I said, this one is a constant in all the HTML codes. So in contacts dot contain in contacts container is a class, We have the contacts as that's a bigger one here, and with this text is here. We love to hear from you, blah blah blah. We have the contact information. All this is all in the contacts container. That's why I was able to use um the black background in the CSS. So yeah, contact the HTML done. Moving on to right of the blog booking. Nope. And the booking the HTML starting from here. Booking the HTML. It says so header 7. That's I give it a class a header 7. And a class is heading. It says book a car. I wanted to create this black surrounding around it. So as I give it a div in a class. Also to I said on form. I said form, I've done a form. And this on submit is linking it to the how do I say JavaScript, the JavaScript page. So it's linking this, so it says on submit. If you submit, if you click on submit, it should link you to the JavaScript page. And yeah, select the ID. I give an ID of a car. The IDs are mostly given because of the JavaScript. So we mostly use IDs because of JavaScript. So yeah, the option, that's the option for the car. Sorry, that's what you see here. These are the options. That's what makes it come here like that. The value Toyota Corolla 50 and Toyota Corolla 45. Sorry, I've made a mistake. How much is 45? 45. Wait, let me check the price. Toyota Corolla. Yeah, 45 per day. So how do I 50? Sorry. Thanks. Have I also made mistakes? Nope. Let's escape. Oh, I have. Bro, Toyota Vets is $50. Toyota Camry is $60. Honda Civic. Yeah, the rest I guess the rest are done. So I can just save it. Yep. So yeah, that's it. I guess I've not saved something here. Alright. So yeah, those are the values of the car. Back to booking. That's it here. Also, up to here, that says the Mercedes Benz and the price is also available. Create another div, label it label div, and pick up date. And in the pickup there it says an input. It says the type should be date, ID is pickup, and should be required. The required says that if I cannot confirm booking with whilst the this thing is empty, the box is empty. So if I confirm booking, it won't submit. It tells me to fill out this field. So it says required. So yeah, and on submit, it sends it to JavaScript. JavaScript takes over from there. So yeah, when I do it. So I guess we are done with that of HTML. So we should be talking about the JavaScript. So we should just know about JavaScript to be it provides the interactive nature of the website. Yeah. So I loaded my console with login.js. I say I got an element. I took an element by ID, login from the login.html, added an events listener. That means when I sub this event, it says submit. So it listens for a submit. When the user clicks on submit, then it will call this function. That's its prevent default. On normal the website um let me say normally by default when you click on submit, it will refresh the page. That will make all what you have entered, um it will not save. So when you prevent default from happening, the page does not refresh. Sorry. Yep. Console.log. I logged the form submitted. So that as in if you when you are done with this part, it will just tell you that you have submitted your forms. I let the email to I got the email from the HTML um, page by value. Also the password to get by value. So said if the stored user is equal to is already in the I said sorry, I um how do I say this? Link the stored user to the local storage. That is in the local storage, it should store this user and says if stored user, if there's no stored user, then allow alert that the user is not found. And yep, says login successful if the user is found, if the user password is equal to password, login successful, and it just redirects to home.html. Yes. The sign up.html is mostly the same as login.html. I just loaded the sign up.js, documents.get elements by ID. From there, all is when I'm getting elements by ID. That's why I use the IDs in the HTML. So these IDs here are all for so ID like the sign up form. That's what I got from here. Then I also add an event listener that when the user clicks on submit, it should run this function, prevents default. I guess I've explained that one too. So then it reads the form, sign up form submitted. I also set full name to be the full name, the name entered by the user. So dot value will make what we set the full name here to be the value of what the user entered. Same for the email and the password. And yes, says if local storage dot get item the email. So if the email is already in the local storage, then says user already exists. Please your login. Then to direct you to the login page. So I created a how do you call this thing? A object. Yeah, an object for user. So user is equal to full name, email, password. And I said local this one it sets the um user to strings. All this how do I say it? All these properties. Yeah, all these properties are now set because of this thing here. It sets the user elements to string. Yep, and yes, that's or in local storage. So yep, it also has a link here that sends it back to login.html. So yeah, login.ts, you see this part here. This is what happens. This is what sends you back to the home.html after you are done logging up your page. Yeah, so after you are done logging into your page, yes, the last JavaScript is here. So yeah, add event listener. This is the element and a function. And I said I let pick up input to be equal to document.get element by ID. And this pickup is inside booking.html. The ID we have pickup here, so that's what it's linking it to. And also pickup.input, this is a function. Pickup.input add event listener, and this is also an element. It says change anytime the user um change the pickup date. So you see, when I change the pickup date here, it will call the calculate total. So every time I the user change the dates, so anytime the user change the dates, it will call calculate total. That's how it automatically um shows the price. So we are calculating the number of days that the user will is going to use the car for, and we get a functions calculate date start end, and let start date to be equal to date start and end date to also date end, and we calculate the difference by subtracting the end date from the start date to get the difference. This is what's going to help us in calculating the total price, because we will need some calculations. Yeah, yep, in total price. Where is it? Let this be equal to, it returns difference. We need the difference somewhere. Where the heck did I use it? I've forgotten where I used it. But yeah, so we calculate the total. Car value is equals document that gets ID. The car value is here. Where is it? And we also set car data. Car data to be equal to the car value, and it splits the car value and the price. Yeah, it splits the car value and the price. It doesn't make it one. It puts it into an array. So yes, and it says let the price per day be an integer. This says it makes it a number. The car data. You see the car value here. Where is it? We are on bookings, right? Bookings.html. In car value, this is it. So yeah, here's the car. So when the um you can see here, I use the value to be there are 45, 50, 60, 55 here. So these are the numbers that is going to use here as the value. So you should use it as a value and use the car value. That's what called is here. I called it here. Let's pick up equal to documents dot get elements by ID pickup. Also using the value, the return date. And I say if there's pickup and return date, let days be equal to calculate date. So you calculate the days using the pickup and the return date. Then it says if date is greater than 0, you should calculate the value to be equal to days times price per day. Else calculate blank. So yeah, yeah, it's just normal something. So yeah, guess that should do it with this my website. So as you can see, the car rental website, it fully demonstrates a web application using the HTML, the CSS, and the JavaScript. So users can go and sign up, log in, and browse cars, calculate the booking costs, and save bookings too after they have been booked, all within a clean, yeah, this is a clean and responsive interface. So I can see this project, uh, it showcases the key web development concepts such as events handling, the form validation, the dynamic calculations, and local storage used in the code. So thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.